Let's talk about distinguishing ditransitives from VT verbs, one place transitives. We have seen that if you have a ditransitive as give in Pat gave Sam a birthday present, we can take the indirect object, in this case Sam, and put it in a prepositional phrase. Now we end up with this order of elements: a subject noun phrase, of course, a verb after it, then a noun phrase, and a prepositional phrase at the end. Potentially, the confusing thing could be that this same order of elements could occur with some other verb type, maybe just a regular VT, as in Sam saw a birthday present on the table. So this is saw is a VT, where gave was a ditransitive. But the order of elements is very similar. Now, of course, the distinction much of the time is if you do have a ditransitive, as in Pat gave a birthday present to Sam, then pretty much the preposition in the prepositional phrase would have to be to or for. But sometimes, if you do have a VT verb with a prepositional phrase at the end, even in that case, the preposition could be to or for. So let's make sure that we can tell the difference between a ditransitive and a VT, even in that case. So here are some of these more challenging cases. We have for or to as the preposition. Now, in all four sentences, that noun phrase is a direct object, but otherwise they look really similar, don't they? So, in these cases where we do have a ditransitive, the indirect object has already been placed in a prepositional phrase at the end. So, in this case, we're going back to the earlier arrangement. Let's try that in the first sentence. Instead of Sam bought a freezer for Pat, would it work to take Pat and put that by itself? Sam bought Pat a freezer. Yeah, that is structurally normal. This shows that bought is ditransitive in that sentence. All right, let's try that in the second sentence. Sam bought a freezer for burritos. We're going to take burritos and put it in a noun phrase by itself. Sam bought burritos, a freezer. No, that is strange. The only way that would work is in some science fiction story where the burritos are alive somehow. No, that is not normal. So in Sam bought a freezer for burritos, bought is VT rather than ditransitive. Now, pause the video and check that you can do this for the next pair of sentences. We can say, Pat brought a knife to school, but Pat brought school a knife is not normal, so brought is VT there. Whereas in the last one, we could say Pat brought the chef a knife, and that indicates the chef is an indirect object, and brought in that last sentence is ditransitive. So that's how you can tell the difference.